Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host Red. I got a video today from datingwright.
So I saw these two videos that literally ate. One was that older men want independent minors. Another one was the old man tax. And I made a video a while ago saying that a lot of older men are truly delusional and think that younger girls actually find them desirable when realistically they want them for their finances. Because they generally think that they're going to meet a younger girl who would go 50-50 with them when the younger girl could just date a guy her age and do that. And they don't realize that there is an old man tax. Because you are an older man pursuing a younger woman, she's going to expect you to be more financially stable. And it's crazy because they find women their age washed up, used up, and jaded, but don't think the same of themselves. Like, you're a bitter old man. That's why you get upset when young girls don't want you for anything other than your wallet. And whole time when you were their age, you were running wild in the streets, but you expect her to sit down and wait around for you.
Again, projection. Just straight projection. When they were young, they were just out wilding in the streets. No, most men that are young are not wilding in the streets. They're at home playing video games, preventing themselves from meeting with women like you.
And y'all are the ones who cause these older women to be bitter because y'all running around breaking their hearts. Those women were right in those videos. If you're going to be an older man dating, you have to realize that you are going to get the older man tax. And you can't expect a younger woman to also be financially stable. If she's younger, that means she's probably just starting school, just got out of school, just starting her career. Of course, she won't be financially stable enough to do 50-50 with you. But if you're going to date younger women, you have to realize that you're going to have to be the one who's financially there for them. And if you can't...
It's saying all of this, but women aren't even willing to do 50-50 with men their same age. So what are you even talking about?
Can't realize that. Don't date them.
First off, I don't think a lot of old men care if the younger women find them attractive or not.
We don't.
All that old man wants is some box a lot of times. And some older men who date young girls like that, they don't care about flipping the bill or paying for it. A lot of these guys were providers anyway. And
I know a lot of 50-year-olds that are very well off. And we're talking about multi-millionaires, right? They don't care. They really just shit money and don't care about it. They're going to take you out on a nice little dinner. You think $500 is something to them? No, they shit out $500 all the time.
They probably have the extra cash to splurge on their young girlfriend.
Exactly.
Why is she acting like she's telling older men something they don't already know?
I'm not a man, but I feel like the worst position you can be in as a man is getting to the point where you have to pay the old man tax. And to me, I feel like the old man tax is once you get to 40, 50, you still single, but you still trying to kind of be outside, you know? You still trying to get the...
I can tell you now, I'm 39. I'm almost at this 40. There's no old man tax. Yes, I do make more money and I have more money, but I also don't need... I was able to date without the money. The money makes it easier, and I actually don't have to actually even spend the money. That's the best part about it, being an old man, right? Like what Dr. Taraban said, show them the money, but you can never separate me and my money. You get to see it all, but to enjoy my money, you must have to deal with me.
The young girls, yeah, you gotta pay to play, bro. Because not only have you effed off your 20s and 30s, you're now in your 40s, trying to talk to 20-year-old girls while you're out of shape.
They really think that 20-year-old girls really care all that much other than money.
Smelling like you got worms, and you think that girls are just gonna be around because you're cool.
And again, so they want to talk shit about men in their 40s looking busted, old, and undesirable. But what about women in their 40s and 50s, you idiot? They look the same if you want to talk about that.
And I'm not saying this that everybody needs to settle down and you need to be married, you need to get in relationships, da-da-da. But you just have to be prepared what comes with that. Outside is not, it's ruthless out here, okay? And just like women are expected to keep their looks up, men have to do the same.
I was just wondering what was the age group of the old man tax. I was thinking it was like 70 or 80. She's talking about...
Yeah, I thought it was like 50, 60,
40 or 50. I'm 49 years old now, and I don't pay no old man tax.
Right?
And why
Oh, shit. I didn't know you were 10 years older than me, dating, right? That sounds about right. The way you talk and everything, and the way you reminisce, it does remind me of someone slightly older than me.
Coming at older men, we got plenty of young guys who pay young girls too.
Correct.
Now we some bopped out assholes because we just wanted to see what the clubs look like in Houston for spring
No,
break.
tell the truth, because we was in the section with rappers and rich niggas. Nah, we hoes. Just
My
'cause
girl.
we got a black truck sent and didn't spend no money all weekend.
Because we hoes.
That's right, best friend. Don't let your homegirl get on the internet and lie like that. They got free drinks,
girl.
free food, free Uber rides everywhere, all over Houston that weekend.
Nah, we hoes.
I had met this woman, and I had called her like 2 days later. And we were talking with her, and I told her I was going to take her on a date. She was like, okay, cool. So we figured out, you know, we discussed where we was going to go and all that. So throughout the week, we talking on the phone, this and that. Everything good. Everything going fine. So it came around to the day of the date. She called me. And she told me she need to get her hair done. I said, okay. And she wanted me to pay for it. And she told me how much it cost. I said, okay, I'll pay for it. I said, you got a cash app? She said, yeah. I said, send me the cash app. She sent it to me. And I hung the phone up and blocked her.
My man.
Now, see, that's a good tip right there, because usually I would say something to the woman right then and there on the phone during the conversation. I kind of get into it with her about it, but I see now that it's just easier to say, yeah, let me get your Cash App or Zelle, then and get off the phone with her and just block her. This man is using the correct strategy.
Man, if you ain't happily married or in a relationship with somebody that you truly love by now, man, you might well give it up, because the dating scene out here dead. I meet this woman, and after talking for a while, we decide to link up and go on a date. So I'm like, shit, well, what you got in mind for this date? Like, what you like to do? Then she was like, oh, I'm a simple woman, and I'm old-fashioned, so dinner and a movie would be fine with me. So I'm like, shit, that's a bet.
Dinner and a movie used to be the thing when I was a kid, guys. Like, early 2000s is when I was dating. Like, oh, not late, like 2010-ish or so, 2008-ish. Yeah, I love going to the movies and dinner and the movies. But women back then were also very much more receptive, and obviously we didn't meet them on the internet either, so.
And in my head, I was like, shit, I might be able to build some with her. Bruh. Then the day before the date, the shenanigans begin. She gonna text me earlier that day talking about, I'm sorry to tell you.
Bruh, just because she said she's okay with a movie and dinner, you're talking about paying bills and stuff? Come on, man.
But I'm having car trouble. In my head, I'm like, bitch, what you sorry to tell me for? That's your car. No. But I ain't even know how to respond to that, so I just text back like, damn. Bruh.
Damn.
And I was like, shit, yeah, we just gonna have to postpone. And she didn't respond right away, so I thought she had left it alone. No. Then she gonna text out of nowhere talking about, hey, I wanted to ask you something. So I text back and said, what's up? This bitch talking about, since we ain't going on a date, how about you just give me the money you was gonna spend on the date so I can get my car repaired?
Bro, what are you talking about?
Wow.
Now see, this is ticking me off. This lady here is very bold. Talking about, send me the money that you would have spent on the date. She beyond low vibrational.
Man.
That's
and now
crazy.
I'm staring at the phone like I would be staring at her if she was saying this shit in my face. And besides, bitch, where you thought we was going? Talking about sending you the money I was gonna spend on the day. Bitch, you think we was going to Ruth Chris or something? Bruh. Bitch, we was going to the movies and maybe Golden Corral after.
Come on now, dog.
Yeah, so I'm confused.
Bruh.
So I text back, I'm like, what you mean? Then this bitch gonna text back talking about, if you broke, you can't do it, just say that.
What?
So I text back, bitch, I'm broken, you the one asking me for money. Then this bitch gonna text back talking about, well, I don't see how that would be a problem if you was gonna spend the money on the date anyway.
Bullshit.
Then I said, first of all, I never said it was no problem. And second of all, I wasn't gonna spend no more than $50, $60, $80 tops, so half of that would only been $40.
Damn.
Then this bitch talking about, well, can you at least send the $40?
Jeez.
So I said, that depends.
Run, DMC. Oh my jeez. This is the dustiest, mustiest, crustiest one we've ever seen or heard. Holy cow.
Bruh. She talking about depends on what? I said, you gonna do what it do for the 40?
Yeah, that's brother starving.
$40
She told me,
holla.
what the fuck you mean, am I gonna do what it do for the 40? So I said, well, since you want me to send the money as if we still going on a date, can we still do what we was gonna do after the date?
Come on now, dog.
Then she went on her little rant talking about, well, I hope you don't think I'm no hoe just because I'm asking you for money and we just met and yada yada this and yada yada that. But the moral of the story is, it's still going for the 40.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you bitch ass niggas just don't know how to negotiate.
This is why Destro said all you need is $40.
And women need to know that whole insult of asking a man for money, and if he not sending it, they love to say, if you broke, just say you broke, when the truth is like, no, you're the one that's broke because you're asking for the money. Ladies, y'all gotta know that insult do not work anymore.
It does
that
not.
stuff is dead. The best thing to do if you're looking for some type of money out of a guy, just go ahead and sell it. Just tell him the price. That's why women shouldn't ever be broke, because they always got something that has sold since the beginning of time.
These girls of my generation got the game fucked up, bro. So I took this girl that I met at campus on a date, some little fine shit I ain't gonna do. I pick her up and I take her to Outback Steakhouse. That's a nice little spot.
Outback's nice. I mean, I used to go to Outback quite often when I was younger because it was like the highest end I thought of other than like Red Lobster.
To take somebody out to eat for a first date. So before I picked her up, I didn't want to just show up empty-handed, you feel me? So I picked her up a nice little bouquet of roses. So when I pull up in front of her crib, I open the door for her, and I get the roses out the back seat and hand them to her. She say, thank you, and then she sits in the car. Now we on our merry way. So we get to Outback, we get a nice little booth, and then we just chat. But we get our drinks, order our appetizers, our main meal while we just chatting and shit. It's going good.
Did you get the wings? Those Kookaburra wings are awesome. I love Outback's like chicken wings. Like the flavor on the chicken wings. I gotta do it twice. I love those wings.
But then it just shifted. My phone didn't die. I just walked in the house real quick. But anyways, the reason it shifted, she come out of nowhere saying, you know, I don't like roses. So now I'm like, oh, damn, my fault. She like, nah, you could have asked. And in my head, I'm thinking like, I mean, I was just trying to be nice and make a good first impression, but all right. So now I'm just like, all right, that's my fault. She said, right. So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I wasn't trying to show it right there and then, so I'm going to let this one slide real quick. Now we chatting again, and then she asked me a random question. She like, so have you ever had a Valentine? I said, yeah, one. She said, so what did you get her? I said, I don't like talking about my past relationships with girls I'm trying to pursue. So then she like, okay, then what you gonna get me? So I'm just going along with it. I'm like, what you like? She starts saying shit like Chanel bags, Prada, Gucci and Gabbana. But then I stop her real quick. I'm like, you naming all of this, what you gonna get me? She said, what I'm gonna get you? Valentine's Day for the girls. I said, I ain't buying you all that shit and you ain't getting me nothing. Now she talking about, who gonna be the boys? Them niggas that you used to fuck with gonna be the boys. I'm gonna be the man, motherfucker. Her ass talking about, you can be the man all you want, but you gotta be a trick to get with this chick. Get your corny ass. I said, if you don't speak Gakanese, you ain't getting no cheese. Anyways, now she talking about, clock it. I see what you want now. No, motherfucker, I see what you want. Talking about some motherfucking Gucci Gabbana. I don't even know what that shit look like. Then this girl has the audacity to come out of nowhere. Then you got me at Outback. That's another thing. You could at least took me to Ruth Chris. Ruth Chris? Bitch, it's the same shit. It's steak. You didn't even order steak. You got a motherfucking...
I mean, he ain't wrong. I mean, Ruth's Chris, Outback, Steakhouse, not too far off from each other than the decorum and prices, right? So
pasta. So then I'm like, matter of fact, I'm going to the bathroom. Hold up. Whole time I didn't go to the bathroom. I went to our server privately, and I told her to make it 2 separate tabs. I'm not paying for your shit, your ungrateful ass. If you can't pay for it, then you're gonna be sitting right here until you can. And find your own ride home. Paid for my shit, left her ass right there, and blocked her.
And I think this is the best thing for men to start doing with these ladies like this. He showed her that he's not gonna play that simp role like the rest of these young men out here who would have folded and catered to all her little needs.
Correct.
But that's how it should be done, fellas. Like, stop laughing and smiling things off to these women who you probably just really want to sleep with. He actually didn't have to try to spend his money going to a restaurant, buying her the flowers. Unfortunately, he should have just asked her straight up, you know, is she willing to play if he's willing to pay?
I was a gentleman. Perfect goddamn gentleman. I was a perfect goddamn gentleman. For them bitches to turn around and try to spit on me and dirty Mac on my name. Bitch, I gave you gas money that I can't even...
Doing the most smooth, bro. It's over with. Bro, you know you wrong. You fucked up. It's over with. It's over with. And give me all that bread I spent on you.
What did you hear?
I didn't even do it like that.
It's over with. It's a wrap. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This whole relationship shit done, boy. I'm finna go. Take my TV off that wall and everything, bro. Bro, and give me that Wi-Fi box, boy. That shit done, boy. I don't care about that, bro.
And guys, you definitely gotta check this one out. This is a woman confessing to her evil nature when she's in a relationship, and you will be.
We love these, you know, like we love that women confess their evil nature, and this is good lessons for all men that watch. Pay attention, men.
Interested to see a lot of women agreeing with her on this particular topic.
A lot of people might not come clean and say this, but I'm actually a dog ass bitch. Like, I would stay far the fuck away from you because I just don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I'm just a dog ass bitch. I can't help it. I just miss my grandma for it.
Fellas, it's all women. Let's not focus on just one group. Let's get to these comments. Don't let me get bored. 25,000 likes. And yes, I cry when I get caught too. Never cared. 17,000 likes. No, for real, I'm low-key trifling. 11,000 likes. At times, I don't care about anyone but me deep down. I'm a YN at heart, and I play innocent too. And I have a dad, so that can't be it. Listen, I'm traumatized, that's all. I can be tender and still cheat. I don't know, I just can't help it. And I'm evil. I lie, I cheat, I steal. It's so many of us, OMG. Maybe it's all jokes, fellas. Maybe it's all satire, you know what I'm saying? You never know.
No. I don't see these as side talks or jokes. No, this is straight real. This is how women feel.
I wouldn't love a girl, regret it so bad. I'm just saying, gotta be entertained at all times, or else. I get it from my dad. He cheated on every woman he's been with. We just getting started, stay with me. It's like I'm addicted to it. Literally, I'm so tired of hiding it. Like, I'm sorry, once I get bored, turn into a whole different person. I miss my grandma, got it. Taught me the game, now I'm running it worse. I'm honestly traumatized. Since Mandela died, I've never been the same. I just found out last week my husband was speaking to and got fellatio from a female. I'm not taking him back. Meanwhile, I cheated on him during the marriage and before. I gave my life to God, but yeah. I just shut up when my man called me that. Real. Both grandmas are alive. Yo, these comments insane, dog. I pray for y'all. And I be crying boo-hoo tears. Nah, for real. Me and my man locked in now. But at a point, I started to worry, like, am I going to get better? The answer is the right man will make you stop. This is a challenge. That first step to be acceptance, man. I STG, wow. And get mad if I find out he moving worse than me. This is exactly why all my exes got me blocked. I get bored. I blame it on my dad. I was a dog before. My great-grandma and grandma just died within 3 months of each other. I am a horror story now. Real. Yeah. We almost done, fellas. Only when I like you, though. I don't know. And the worst part is I gaslight so bad and get upset when they don't think I'm innocent. Shaking my head. I cry for the dudes I don't even like and then ghost when they get clingy. I know my girl like this. Me too. Girl, I'm changing. And I have a dad. I miss my grandma, it's so me. Heavy on I miss my grandma for real. Almost done. You're not wrong, queen. Oh, mama, grandma. I'm just a lover girl. And everybody needs love too. Last one. I just love the game. I'm a player, I can't help it. I be trying to tell people, I really do miss her.
Yeah, when men move around like this, we're evil, we're predators. We use and abuse men, we hurt women. No, look at how women move too. Be aware, men. This is why we do what we do. I cover the videos I cover, is so we can see stuff like this.
I hope you enjoyed these comments as much as I did. Y'all know what it is out here, man. Like, follow, comment, share. It's more coming, man. Choose up out here.
And you notice a lot of them are blaming it on their genetics, like from
I'm
their
a woman.
mom or their grandmother,
Yep.
and they still not taking accountability for their behavior. It's like, yeah, I know that's what your family members did, but you know, you can break that cycle and you not do that. No accountability, and their excuse is, oh no, I really get it from my mom.
No, one of them even said I got it from my dad.
You guys know I manage 30 to 60 girls, and this guy, I love this comment, says this is the only guy who has hypergamy and a chokehold. And I do. It's very, very easy. Females are very, very easy to understand. If you use logic, they will confuse you. If you understand that they are slaves to their emotions, then they are very easy to understand. They're very easy to predict, and they're very easy to control. Even if they have free will, they are ruled by their emotions at the end of the day, no matter what. Logic does not dictate their actions, their emotions does. So long as they feel things, they will act accordingly. So, how do you make them feel things? It's very simple. You need to give them dopamine, you need to give them vasopressin, and you need to give them oxytocin. So long as those things are applied and you are irreplaceable, they will pretty much do whatever you say and whatever you want.
He is 100% correct. But don't forget about the irreplaceable part. You have to be a man of means. You have to be a man that these women somewhat can realize they cannot easily replace you.
Men don't operate this way. Men are equity loaded. Females are not equity loaded. And most men don't understand that. They think the more I do for a girl, the more loyal she'll be to me. No. Females are not loyal. They're only loyal to their emotions. They are hypergamous. So what that means is, if you're the best guy possible,
correct,
and you give them those 3 elements, the elements that I said, they feel those emotions, they will never leave, and they will pretty much do whatever you need them to do.
And you can be straight up honest with them. You can tell them, I have other women. You can tell them you're not the only one. Other women are in the exact same boat as you. And they will fall in line. I am quite dead serious on this.
And I know someone's going to ask me, was that sound for Lyft or Uber? No, that is a Buick. That's the sound effect from a Buick when you get a text message. So I don't want to see that comment either. So yes, I do have hypergamy and a chokehold because just give them what they want. That's literally all I do. I give.
This is exactly why I said. This is why I said what I said and what Dr. Taraban says, right? Show them the money. Show them the lifestyle. But they can never separate the money and you.
Females, what they want. I've turned myself into what they want. And I've turned myself into the type of females that I want. People say, you don't have any bad bees. I won't curse for the algorithm. You don't have any bad bees. I don't want any bad bees.
Correct.
Bad bees are loose chicks that give it up to any guy, and they are in competition with you, and they think that they're a man, and they care about money more than family. I don't want that. I want femininity.
I am so proud of this gentleman. He is very sociopathic, it seems though, but I am proud of him. He is going about it very logical, very result-oriented, very data-driven. This is how I operated when I first joined into the red pill and to the manosphere. No, I took every single person's advice and I took it into the streets. Don't buy flowers? Let me test the buying flowers thing. Bought flowers? Don't buy flowers. Bought flowers? Don't buy flowers. No, I tested a lot of the theories out myself. And I was just, it is quite true. If you built yourself to be the man that these women want, they will let you do whatever. But you have to make them feel that you're that man.
I want a girl who's easy to smile, a girl who will listen. The same elements applies for a bad bee as well, but you won't get the same results. She might talk to a guy behind your back, or she might think it's okay. She won't value herself. The most important thing is that a female needs to value herself, and you need to give her those 3 elements and be irreplaceable. You can do what I'm doing as well. That's it. That's all you need to do. So I love this comment because females are so easy to understand. You use logic, you fail. You turn yourself into what they...
Well, no, you use logic to understand the process and the emotion that is required. And then you use emotion to get what you want.
You want.
You know, people always say emotion is not great. No, emotion is the most powerful thing that people are able to weaponize. Because if you can make people feel something or feel a way about something, you've changed their perspective.
You can pretty much do whatever you want. That also does not mean that you should dog them out. I don't believe in dogging out females in general.
Agreed. I agree. Do not dog out women. But again, if you're just straight honest with women and you move about the way he's talking about, most women would still probably fall in line, right? You could have a roster of women, and if you moved about this way and you were honest, you might have a roster of 2 or 3 women that are still willing to be with you, still willing to do the things that girlfriends do because they still see you as that man. Doesn't matter if you are that man or not, but you built yourself to be in their eyes that man, and you made them feel good.
But I believe that
This is probably the most toxic thing I've ever said or like went through and explained. I try not to do these because it's a horrible way to kind of go about things, but it works. This is why we tell you to become a man of means, to become a man that women want, because not all women might want you, but there will be women that will. And there will be women that see you as the bee's knees.
you should understand your value. You should become valuable. And so long as you are valuable, you can do whatever you want because they can't replace you and they know it and they're going to get in line. It's just
damn right.
I don't have to threaten. I don't have to swear. I don't have to yell. You had guys have seen my video when a girl was having a problem. I talk very calmly and they know what it is. You know why? Because they can't replace me. I'm not stupid. And you also can't get used by them either. Hence why you need to give them those emotional elements because then it's a more of a you thing and then the bonuses is what you can offer.
Correct.
Does that make sense?
It does, my brother.
What I'm doing. Simply understand what hypergamy is and understand that females are a slave to their emotions. Give them those emotions.
Yeah, you don't have to be the best of everything. No, you just have to be the best of what's around them. That's where I think most men are not realizing. No, be the albatross of good men or a man of means, right? If a woman is within a certain echelon of class or whatever it is, no, you go into that class and be the best of that class. She chooses you because she doesn't know better. You are the best that she can pick from because she can't pick any better than you. Even though you may be on the lowest class or the lowest sect, but you're just the top of that sect. That's what I want men to strive to be the best and be the most value of the people around you. Because then they see your value and they know you're irreplaceable.
Make yourself irreplaceable and females will do whatever you ask them to do. It's just that simple.
Okay, so he's pretty much saying that he date women who probably are like 4, 5s, and 6s. He mostly care about a woman being feminine and whatever. And I get what he's trying to say, but I do like, a bad bit. You know what I mean? I want to look at something nice every now and then.
I admit, a good-looking woman. What he's saying, I see where datingwright went with this, but no, these are women that you're attracted to. These are good-looking women also. But again, you're just going to be the best choice that they have. That's what you work to be. Not to be a millionaire, billionaire, Bill Gates or something. No, you want to be the best of the people around you. And that's what they see. You're still the best.
I think when I was growing up and younger or whatever, I was able to have women on my roster who wasn't all that, but that got old for me. And now I'm to the point where no, I kind of want a woman that looks nice. And he's also right about those women will try to challenge you more.
Correct.
And some will try to be the man at times. But when they start acting like that, you just get rid of,
Correct.
Kick them off the roster and keep it moving. But I do get what he's saying about, certain women are easier to deal with on your roster. But he said he got 30 of them. I don't see how he can manage that. It sounds like a lot.
30? I thought maybe 2 or 3. 30? I could barely even want to manage one. What the freak?
A lot of wasted time management. Most guys on their purpose are too busy for 30
Right.
seconds. But that's all I got in this video. You guys be sure to drop a comment down below.
I I know I got a little heated or like intense on that last section, but no, it was so true. I live that life now, and I'm seeing it. I create value for myself. I try to be very valuable to the people around me and just to show my value. And people see it, and then they gravitate towards me. That's the power of being successful, or using your success, or using your work ethic to get you influence and people around you to notice. It's powerful. That's why I tell you guys, strive to be the best. Strive to be of value for you and yours. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and catch you guys next time.